sisters, and it's good to be with you here today. So I had to restart the live stream um, as for some reason the video wasn't working. So good to be with you here today, Friday, July 8th. And I apologize for the background back here. I'm still getting kind of settled into my new home. And yeah, still trying to set up the space here. So for some reason, it doesn't give me an opportunity to put my background screen on. But anyway, nonetheless, we're here. Streaming to you today from beautiful Sedona, and which is my new home space here. So you may or may not have heard that Divine Mother called me to move here to Sedona, and we landed here. I landed here along with my beautiful daughter Jessica in April of this year, and it was a rather sudden move and somewhat unexpected, but we're delighted to be here. We were very, very blessed along our pathway. Everything was set into motion and everything was prepared through heaven. Hi, Belinda, and welcome. And so good to be here with you today. And so we're in the energies of Sedona, Arizona, very powerful energies that are based in the divine feminine energies. So feel so blessed and so grateful. We're still, getting rooted into this part of the world and just feel very blessed. And so today it's rather hot. It's 100 degrees. So it's a little too hot to be outside doing the live stream. However, in the future, I do want to bring you these live streams from being out on the land, either from my own beautiful patio, which I have a beautiful view of the red rocks, or out on the land. So when things cool down a little bit, I'll be able to bring that to you. And yeah, I'm excited for that. So this year, 2022, has been quite an interesting year, would you say? And is the energies are beginning to move quite rapidly now. And so I wanted to just tap into what some of those energies are for July and talk a little bit about that. And please feel free to ask questions. You can type those in the chat box as we open up into our circle today. And before we get into that, let me just first thank you for being a member of the beautiful Get Your Goddess Groove On community, or at least I think it's beautiful. I've had a lot of good feedback, and you may be new to the community, and if you are, welcome. And if you've been with the community for a while, welcome to you as well. And I'm really excited for you to be here because this is truly a gift and an offering that I'm happy to bring forward to create this beautiful goddess community. It was really in my heart for a few years now, and then in March of 2020, just to share a little bit about the background of how the community started. Okay, Bonnie's saying she doesn't know how to get on the call. Hang on a second. Yeah, thank you, Belinda. Let me see. I'm not sure how to tell Bonnie to get on the call there while I'm on the live stream here. So hopefully she can find us. So anyway, in March of 2020, when we all know the world went into a shutdown, I thought, wow, there is this beautiful opening that I really felt inside of myself, quite honestly, inside my interior world. And I completely pivoted and changed my business at that time. And the download, the divine idea was downloaded to me to begin this online private community and sanctuary for other women, for other priestesses and goddesses and healers and intuitives, a place for us to come so we could feel safe enough that we could trust a space, have a space that felt good and trusted, where we could begin to open up and share with one another, our dreams, our thoughts, our ideas, our wisdom. And that's really what this community was created out of, created to embody to create a sanctuary of love, of safety, of sisterhood again, which is, I feel, very important. And a place for us to be authentically ourselves, a place for you to meet and connect with other sisters, because this is a global community. We now have, since March of 2020, grown to over 250 beautiful sisters in our community, and still growing and growing, and with much more to come that I'm wanting to birth this year, and sort of go into a rebirth, actually, which is where I'm at now, of the community, to bring in what it is that you want more of, what it is that will help to serve you in your journey, support you on your journey. So I love this community. It's near and dear to my heart. It brings me a lot of joy to have you as part of it, to give you the opportunity to share your gifts, your dreams, your visions, your wisdom, and all the opportunities to do that. So, with this year, 2022, there hasn't been a lot of activity on my part, actually, in the general community, and so I felt really inspired this to start to connect with the general community again through having these live streams. So you'll be seeing an invitation from me, going forward, to come and join the community in a beautiful circle call like we're doing today, with a particular theme. We'll do a meditation. We'll talk about the energies for the month. Um, we may bring in some, specific goddess message that I've received for you, from one of our beautiful goddesses, and then do some Q&A, and just come together in some real sister time, and to talk and to be together in this way, because I feel like that, part of this community that I feel very strongly about as well, and I didn't mention, was the energy of collaboration. So the energy of collaboration is very important to me. It's a very high frequency energy that we're going to begin to see more of coming into the world. And as we begin to tap into it in our own individualized way, if it's through friends or family or through work or community, you're gonna see a huge, um, inpouring, of this energy, rising on the earth, to help us to shift into that energy of collaboration, which is the opposite to the energy of separation, right? It's the energy, that unifies us together, that brings us all together as beautiful individuals. So it brings us together as our own unique individual, personality, our unique individual, design, our beautiful individual soul song, I like to call it, because we each have a particular resonant tone, and it brings it all together where we're singing in a beautiful kind of like orchestra of all these beautiful tones that are going to begin to harmonize in this beautiful energy of unity and collaboration of the fifth dimensional unified consciousness, which all that is, if you're not, familiar with that, is really, it's just shifting into a new perspective. It's shifting our energy and aligning our energy from, into the higher frequencies, or really the true frequencies of your true beingness, of your true self, your authentic self, your higher self, whatever your word is. So, um, yeah, that's a little bit what's been going on. Is this year, in January 2022, you may or may not know, but my mother passed to the other side of the veil. And so I had a lot of responsibilities there going on. And then we moved to Sedona. So it's taken quite a bit of energy, for me to kind of keep things kind of going, and then meet my responsibilities, for, all that I have. So I'm coming into now this new place and space, and maybe you are too, of kind of slowing down and taking a pause to kind of reevaluate where we've been over the last 10, 20, 30 years, and where we're going now. So this will take me into kind of the energy update that I want to share with you for this month of July, and just kind of hitting some of the high points. And I'm not an astrologer, but I do follow a few astrologers that I like, and then using that information plus my own intuition, bringing it all together, um, to really bring it into what I call a grounded spirituality, where we can take some of those components of the energies that are coming in that are influencing our own personal lives, influencing humanity and the earth, and how can we bring all this energy down into a very practical way that we can understand, that we can understand, that we can bring into our life, so we can work with that energy flow to help to inspire us, to uplift us, to help us to align really with more of who we really are. So, in looking at July, we have a beautiful month. July, of course, I love because it's the energy of seven, because it's the seventh month of the calendar year. It's a very spiritual time, and I usually find that during this month, personally, and then it may be for you too, that this is a month I like to go really deep inside. I like to really cut out some extra time to really pause and go deep because of the spiritual energy that's flowing through, along with the energy of the sign of Cancer, which the sign of Cancer is all about the mother energy, and which is very near and dear to my heart, as some of you may know. And it's about the energy of slowing down and nurturing and self care, which is all about the mother energy, and in kind of looking to see where we might be in or out of balance with our own energy. And because balance and maintaining balance is really a required key to the ascension process and to the descension process. And so, whether you realize it or not, you're always kind of regulating the frequencies in your energy field. We're constantly receiving new energy, new light codes, new information through downloads each and every day. And so, with the amount of intensity that's coming into the planet, you may be feeling that you need to pause, that you need to slow down, that you need to take a break, that you need to rest more, that you need to, maybe not do everything on the to-do list, and you need to scan through and say, well, this is what has to be done, and this is what needs to be done today, but this other things can wait. And it's really about tapping into our body and into our heart and our womb wisdom, and really feeling and really dropping down from the headspace, dropping to the heart and to the womb, into the body, to get really clear and to really even open up to being able to receive the messages that our heart and our womb and body are trying to tell us, because they hold this really deep inner truth within the core of you, and they're constantly trying to communicate those impulses, those messages, um, words, insights, aha moments, to us. However, what happens is that if we're too busy, right, and we have a lot of responsibility, or we've stretched ourselves too thin, for example, or we have too many pies baking in the oven at one time, so to speak. We need to, sometimes we just need to say, I just realized that I'm feeling overwhelmed or anxious or stressed. And it's just okay for me to stop and pause and breathe a little bit here. So, this is kind of where we are right now, both individually and collectively. And, whether many people may not realize it, that we're being kind of called to go in and to really get clear about what we truly want going forward, because this is sort of the time now to begin to look at what you're seeding in the world. What seeds have you planted for your life? They're going to take you forward into the next, especially 10 years and beyond. And what What is it that you want to uproot from your life and say, I'm done with that. I'm bringing closure to it. Whether it's an activity that you do, or it could be even bigger things. It could be a job you're involved in. It could be a home, a place you live. It could be a community. It could be a relationship. Um, it could be just a habit or a way of being that you feel the energy around it. And when you feel into it, and by pausing and resting and allowing yourself to just relax into this space, then you can go, I really don't want to do that anymore. Maybe it feels very dense or dull or heavy or slow, or it just doesn't feel energizing. It doesn't have any energy to it anymore. And so we want to move away from those things, or people or relationships or energy fields. And we want to begin to allow ourselves to be uplifted into this new space and a new place of a higher frequency. And how that's going to feel to you and how you're going to know you're in that higher frequency is because it's going to feel lighter, or it's going to feel more playful, or you're going to feel more inspired, or you're going to feel more it's going to feel fun. It's like, yeah, this feels really good to me. All of these adjectives, describing how it feels expansive, it feels good, it feels grounding, it feels nourishing, it makes me happy, it brings me joy. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. The important thing is that you give yourself permission, and I like to say without apology as a priestess, because you're not here to prove anything to anyone. You're not here to prove yourself anymore, or to this world, or to anyone. You're just here to be you. And now the universe is saying to us, it's our time. It's our time. The past is gone. Cut the ties and the tethers to it. Let it go and make a new choice today. Make a powerful new choice to step fully into, and giving yourself permission just to breathe and to be you, authentically you. However that looks for you, however that is in the world, because it is there for you already. It might be covered up, it might be a little dusty, but it's still there. It's part of your unique makeup. It's part of your soul blueprint, and it's part of the sort of roadmap for this life, this incarnation, that you're now uncovering, and you're pulling off all the dust, the papers, and you're going, where is that? Like, I know I put it there somewhere. It's time to pull it out. It's time to remember, oh, yeah, it's time for me to have some fun. It's time for me to play. It's time for me to have joy. Oh, what do I want to do today to bring more of that into my life? And you know what? It's all for me in a good way, because as I do that for myself and give myself permission by my own authority now, because I am a divine sovereign being, I give myself full permission to do that, whatever that is, including letting go of, well, I should do that, or I have to do that, even though I don't want to. No, that time's gone, dear ones. It's leaving very fast. So the more that you can shift and give yourself some space, some permission to just to begin to even put your toe in the water. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to take a big leap. That's not necessary. You just put your toe in the water and you go, you know what? I'm going to make a list today of what I really, really love to do. When you get up in the morning and you hear the birds singing, or you see the sun shining, or whatever it is that begins to inspire your day when you first get up, going for a walk, having a cup of coffee, having a cup of tea, writing in your journal, reading uh, an inspiring book, whatever it is. I want you to go and I want you to take some time this weekend and gift yourself. I want you to write out what it is that you love to do. And I want you to emphasize what you really love to do and begin to really let this permeate up. Let this begin to really filter up into your sphere, into your body. Okay? So you'll make this list of, on the left side, this is what I really want to do. And just make a simple, quick list. Don't overthink it. Just it's small things, it's big things, whatever it is. Oh, I love to cook. I love to go have tea with a friend. I love to go down to the lake and just be with nature. I love to take a walk in the park. Um, whatever it is. I love to go out into the forest and read books. I love to go volunteer at my community to help, to serve, to just give back. I'm going to go check on my neighbor today because maybe I have an elderly neighbor. I'm going to knock on their door and I'm going to make sure that, they're doing okay. I'm just going to say hi. Do you need anything? Can I get you something when I go to the store today? Whatever it is, I'm going to write that story that I've been saying I'm going to write for years. I'm going to write that book. I'm going to play that instrument. Um, I'm going to call a friend that I haven't spoken to for years, and I've been thinking about her. She's been on my heart, and I feel like I need to reach out to her today and tell her how much I love her and that she's been a really good friend. Whatever it is that's on your heart, just invite that to come forward and to really inspire you, to lead you forward. And the universe is going to support that. And all we need to do is we just need to speak it to the universe. We need to write it down. You can draw a painting if you want, make a vision board, whatever you want to do. Just begin to craft that now. And all you have to do is just open to the possibility, just even if you're just going to be a little curious about it. Well, I'm a little curious about this, right? And I'm just going to open up some space for this to start to magnetize and flow into my life, right? Even if it's just one thing that I'm starting with, that's fine. So, this energy this month, we're coming into a super full moon, Capricorn, and along with the energies of Uranus, which is it's all about expansion. So begin to see that the energy of Cancer is about nourishing yourself to nourish new seeds of life to come in. So when you write down these inspired ideas or what it is that you love, think of that as a seed that you're going to plant within your life. You're going to plant it within your life, within your heart, your womb, and you're going to begin to cultivate that seed to begin to grow in the new earth, knowing that it's going to be totally supported with high frequency energies that are coming in to support that seed to begin to grow and to begin to expand virtually and realistically and into the physical, because whatever you put into motion, right, it comes from the world of formless into the world of form. And then you can invite in, your higher self, your higher team, your angels, your archangels, your spirit guides, your power animals. They're all there waiting for instructions from you right now. Okay, let's go let's don't drag our feet. Let's just get going, get running with this. We're ready. What are our marching orders? And now you just begin to give them, what it is or the desires of your heart. Because as you begin to manifest those desires of your heart, which is not selfish, it's part of your beautiful soul gifts. It's part of what you're here to give to humanity. So as you step into that, whatever it is, and nothing's too small, everything is beautiful. It's like this huge, beautiful puzzle that we're putting together collectively, right? When I talked about the energy of collaboration and our individual pieces coming together. So just begin of what are my core needs that I need to thrive? What do I need to thrive? Not survive. Don't write that down, right? What do I need to thrive now? Okay. And put everything down that feels slow, dense, heavy. And that's leaving my life. And I'm now inviting in what feels uplifting, energetic, happy, joyful, playful. And I'm claiming that for my life. Whatever that is, I'm claiming it based on my own internal value systems of what my values are that are important to me. And as I do that, this energy will begin, this Uranus energy will begin to come in and help me to bust out of those old boxes, right? We're moving beyond, we're busting down the old ways of being, and we're now going into this new expansive cosmic space that's now anchoring more into Mother Earth, where the sky's the limit. There is no limit anymore. There will be no limits. And you will begin to step into that beautiful mastery of manifesting a new life. So we're getting prepared now. And the universe is not going to overwhelm us, but the universe is inviting us to begin to move in this direction and to begin to awaken this part of us that we have, because you have all the technology inside. You know how to manifest. You're a powerful creator. It's just now manifesting in with these higher frequencies that we want to begin to shift into. We want to begin to awaken within us. We want to begin to just give ourselves permission to choose those frequencies, to choose that I want to experience life with joy, with happiness, with fun, with playfulness, with beauty, with creativity. I'm ready. Let's move into that. I'm ready to move in that direction, right? So this is a beautiful time for expansion. If you can just shift even 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour, whatever you can carve out, and just ask yourself, what do I want to shift? What do I want to shift out of my life? I don't want that anymore. I'm not choosing it anymore. I'm choosing this, and I'm welcoming this, and I'm setting a powerful intention that this is what I'm going to create now. And share what you need to do that. Share it with the universe, because as you share it to the universe, and so write down a second list. This is what I need from you, universe. Oh, I need a network of friends who can hear me and I can share this vision with, if it's a vision or a new idea, and who will support me, who will cheer me on. I need resources flowing in for this to support this in the physical. I need energy. I need a sacred space. Whatever it is that you need, okay, just write down what it is that you need, and then just make it your prayer. Make it your prayer to the universe. It's not you just ask for what we need, right? And it is given. I mean, that is what we've been shared with us. We just want to make sure that what we're asking for is in alignment with what we truly need and want, because these energies that we are going to continue to experience and are going to get faster and faster and faster if we move into no time anymore. We want to be ready. We want to be practicing it now so that when we shift into that fifth dimensional quantum space, we will feel ready. We'll feel like, yes, I can do this. I'm prepared now. I'm ready to consciously create, because that's the other key, is to consciously create, not unconsciously create like we experience in the third dimension. And then ask for an equal exchange of flow. Okay, so the part of the balance is you can't be overgiving or overextending yourself anymore. You can't be over caretaking anymore. You can't be giving away your precious energy anymore that that you need for you, okay, to sustain those core needs. So there needs to be this reciprocal flow, right? And it's not going to look perfect. It's not going to be like, I'm not saying it has to be perfect. What I'm saying is you want to begin to move that flow more into a balance, whatever that is for you. Okay. So if you know that you're over giving of your time, your resources, your light, your money, your energy in a job situation, in a relationship situation, um, for examples, um, really go and get clear about that with yourself. Get really raw and honest. You're gonna know it inside, and you're gonna be like, yeah, maybe I've been giving my job 50 hours, but yep. Glenda says, yep, that's me overgiving my time. Yep. Hi, Destiny. Good to see you. Absolutely, because as women and men, we've been conditioned to do this for eons of time. We've been caught in this way of being, right? Of overgiving our time, our resources to things that really we are not serving us, right? There has to be this equal flow that we're moving towards. So recognize that and give yourself permission and express that to the universe that, I like this job, but you know what? I need those 10 hours a week for me. The contract that I have with my employer for 40 hours a week, of which I'm getting compensated, and even if they compensate you for beyond that, go back to the original agreement, whatever it was, the original contract, right? Because that's what you agreed to, whatever that is, right? And if you need to change it, change it. But find where you're giving away your precious energy, time, and resources, and begin to reclaim that back for yourself and say, I'm redirecting the flow of this energy and I'm pulling it back to me, and I'm redirecting the flow of that energy because I need that energy. It's part of my core energy field to help me to bring forth what I'm here to birth in the new earth, what I'm here to do. And I'm claiming it back. And it can be that simple, but yet that's very powerful. And you can create a ritual, you can cut a cord, you can, burn up an agreement and throw it in the sacred fire. And you can simply write it out to the universe and say to the universe and give it to heaven, I'm done with that way of being and living. I'm ready to move into the new me, into the new earth. And this is what I'm creating now. And it's okay for me to do that. And I give myself full permission to do it, because I don't need anyone else's permission to do it, because you don't. And you certainly don't need to be apologizing for this or sorry. Okay. Because there is no guilt or shame around any of this, right? So don't get hung up on that. Okay. And again, even if you just take a baby step, just take a step. And I just really invite you to do that this month, to allow these energies to begin to support you into really claiming that life that Divine Mother and Divine Father want for us now. The Kali Yuga age is done. It's gone. We can see it every day crumbling. And we can feel these very high vibrational energies coming in, and begin to breathe that in and breathe with those energies and allow them to support you, because they're here to show you a magnificent life, a life of beauty and creativity far beyond what we can probably imagine at this point in our humanity. So I'm going to leave that on that note. Find your sweet spot. So write this down. I love this phrase. Find your personal sweet spot where you can be in balance with all the segments of your life. If you look at your life like a wheel, like a circle, and your heart womb, your I am is at the center of that circle, and you've got the spokes going out, and yes, I've got my health, I've got my physical, I've got my soul purpose, I've got my relationships, my family, my community, I've got resources. And how can I bring all of this into balance and yet at the same time maintain a flow in my sweet spot where I'm flowing in the flow of life, but I'm not getting stuck. I'm not getting stuck. I'm able to maintain more and more and more flow, a fluidness, right? Where I'm flowing in balance in my sweet spot. And ask the universe to partner with you to support that. Ask your higher self, ask your guides to help you to begin to cultivate this beautiful flower that is your sweet spot. Okay? And then begin with a white piece of paper, a blank piece of canvas. Begin to paint with these new frequencies that are coming in, energy frequencies of what your life is going to look like now. And you get to create it. You get to design whatever you want. I promise you. And then we're going to all be, I think, in the next few years, as this continues to come in, we will find our true liberation, our true freedom, our true flow based upon our own authority. Because that's really what this energy is bringing to us as well in this month of July is freedom, liberation, flow of our own divine authority. It's freeing us, it's uprooting us from the past and lifting us up into the new timeline of heaven on earth, into those new frequencies. But you have to claim it. The universe is not going to force anyone to do it. But the universe is supporting us to do it and encouraging us to do it, right? And giving us this beautiful new starting point. It's a rebirth of rebirthing a new you. And you get to decide what that new you looks like and how you want to play and what you want to do. So it's a beautiful, beautiful time this month for you to really step into how I want to thrive now and to open the doors, open the doors, open the windows of your inner house, let the light in, let the flow in, let the beauty in, let yourself receive it, because the universe wants to give us this new connection of abundance and love. Because as we flourish, Mother Earth flourishes too, because we're connected into her consciousness, right? So as we flourish and she flourishes, together we rise in a beautiful way. Okay. Yeah, Destiny said, I needed this, Laura, to really look into myself. Yes, yes. We all do, because our lives are so busy and we can get so consumed and distracted. I mean, there's lots of things that can distract us of our time and our energy, right? And I'm not talking about you being perfect here. I'm just talking about you consciously being aware and choosing this. It's a powerful choice that you're making to choose to align to the new earth, but recognizing that in that choice that you are willing to open your body fields, you're willing to open into a new space. Okay, dip your toe in the water just a little bit. Okay, you don't have to make a big leap, you don't have to overwhelm yourself. It isn't about any of that. It's actually quite the opposite of being gentle, of being soft with yourself, softening your body field, relaxing more, because these energies want to come in. But if you've got armoring around you, how are you going to get the help? How are you going to get the support, right? So softening, surrendering, opening, and trusting that you're ready for this, because you are. We wouldn't be at this point of ascension if we weren't ready. But we are ready. And we don't have to dance in the old dance anymore, right? All right. And Belinda said, "Yep, that's me overgiving my time." Yeah, I understand that one well too, Belinda. I have that have been one of my own challenges for many years. As an empath, is overgiving, right? Overstretching, over caretaking, taking on all the pain, too much responsibility, right? All the things. But we don't have to do that anymore. Doesn't it feel so good and freeing just to even say it? And you can just say, "I don't have to do that anymore." No, it's okay. Because I know everyone's going to be supported. Everyone's going to be supported. You know, by the year 2032, if you study human design, by 2032, everyone on this planet is going to be a manifesting generator. That's pretty cool and exciting. We're all going to be manifesting generators, because that will be the template that will come in to support us in bringing forward that beautiful puzzle piece we're here to bring forward, right? Whatever it is. It could be watching birds, or singing songs, or making music, or maybe you love to dance, whatever it is. Yeah, Belinda says, "Yeah, that feels great saying I don't have to do that anymore. I'm already a manifesting generator. Woohoo." Exactly. You're already there. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate that. Begin to lean into that support, that love. Let yourself just, again, the sky's the limit. Go outside if you can at night and gaze at the stars. Go and lie down on the earth and look up at the stars and go, "Oh my gosh, that's my cosmic self I'm connecting to. That's my galactic self. I'm way beyond this earth. Oh yeah, baby, I'm way beyond it now, honey. I'm way beyond it." Yeah. And that cosmic scene is coming in and filling me up. I'm gonna bust. I don't open. So let your flower bloom. Let your heart sing. Let your womb sing. Sing, sing, and sing. Celebrate, expand. It's time. It's time for all of us. So you get it. All right. So, why don't we now, if there's any questions, you could pop those into the chat box. And if you'd like. And oh, good, Bonnie. I'm glad you found a way to get in, because I couldn't. I didn't know how to pop out and help you get back in here. So glad you found your way in. So if you have questions, just feel free to pop those into the chat box on anything at all you want to ask, anything about the community, or anything at all about the energy for this, the energy report or update, or if you have another question, feel free to type that in. I am going to put out a question or a poll into the community here this afternoon. I want to start this conversation around what the community, what you want more of, in as I do my planning for the next 6 months. and into 2023. So I'm actually what I'm doing is reevaluating, getting clarity around where I'm spending my time and my energy, and what makes me sing and dance to the new tune, and how I can serve this community and serve you in powerful new ways, perhaps. So, love to hear your suggestions, your feedback about what you want to see more of this year out of this community. Um, maybe you want more community events, uh, more rituals or ceremonies. Maybe there's a certain theme that you'd like to see. Maybe you want to learn more about the goddess work and the divine feminine, or being a priestess, or how to be a priestess, or just trying to think of some ideas that have come in. Maybe there's very specific things that you want to learn more about that you've been curious about. Um, and if you'll just, I really appreciate you just posting what it is that you want to see more in our community. Maybe you just want to see a sisterhood circle where we come together and we talk about a topic, a certain um, topic around a theme about what's going on in the world, and we can come together in a very kind of respectful way to give voice to what we feel about it. So that would be kind of like sitting in a shaman circle, passing around a talking stick, where we just listen and we just witness and we just sort of support that authentic voice that's wanting to rise. So that could be another possibility, and I'll put some of these in there. Destiny said, I will look for your poll. Appreciate you, Laura. You're welcome, Destiny. I could really use more self love practice and how to stay uplifted and inspired. Support's always good. Yes. And I think more than, in these next few years, as we go through an even more rapid transition in the world, um, this is where I was guided to, again, bring the online community together. Hopefully it'll be in person as well, but continue the online community where we can, you can meet other sisters maybe who live in your part of the world that you can connect with through this community, and you can, support each other, as well, and also receive support in that way and through this community. There's lots of different variations here. So, but I do feel like that as we continue to come together, um, in this beautiful sanctuary, um, that it gives us what we need. It gives us this playing field to just breathe and to just be, right? And not feel pressure on us like we feel every day, right? To just rest, relax. So I love your ideas. And Destiny said maybe a meditation or clearing, winding down call session near bedtime, just to leave us all in a good space for rest. Always like that. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll write that down, Destiny. That's great. Love that. Yeah, ideas like that. Very, very good. Very powerful. So I'm going to write that one down. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move into a meditation now. I want to share with you this particular practice is, yeah, Destiny said, awesome to be with like-minded individuals. It is, and it's part of this shifting to the new earth. And it's not that we're excluding anyone. It's not about that. It's not about anything like that. It's not about separation or division. It's very much the opposite, about collaboration and unity, and that everyone is welcome, and that everyone comes from the same source of the one true source of life. Everyone was birthed, from the womb of Mother Divine. Um, and so, everyone is welcome. And, you know, um, just to honor where everyone is at right now, I think is really, really important to let people choose the life they want, to honor them and their own divine authority, whatever that choice is, even if it's not our choice or we don't, it's not even about agreeing or not agreeing with it. It's just being in love. And the more we can embody more love, unconditional love, divine love for ourselves, the more that we're going to expand that frequency into the world. So great. Thank you all so much for those suggestions. So let's just take a moment now. I'll invite you to just get relaxed for a moment as we move into our meditation. And this particular one is a very simple practice that you can do. It's about cultivating a grounded womb presence. And this is really at the heart of the heart womb courses that I teach, to help you to really anchor your beautiful soul light, your beautiful vertical divine light and presence, to bring that all the way through the body, to bring it through your pineal, your heart, excuse me, and to begin to bring that and anchor it into the womb so that you can begin to feel this conscious connection between your heart and your womb again, which is a very natural connection. So you can begin to connect more powerfully into the connection and flow, the flow of love with Mother Earth. Okay? Because part of our ascension is a connecting to the highest plane, to heaven, but also it's about descension and bringing all of this beautiful flow of your celestial light and song into your body, to begin to integrate with all of your body, right? Completely filling your body, because your body is a sacred temple. And the only energy that you're meant to have in your body is your energy, your soul song, your celestial song. And this is why we talk about creating sacred boundaries so much. But also, this is important because when we talk about as above, so below, when we talk about heaven to earth, this is that flow to connect you the three power centers, the three feminine power centers of the pineal chakra, your heart chakra, and your womb chakra. Because your womb chakra is where you create in the physical world. This is where the creation portal is, and where you connect directly to not only Mother Earth, but you also open this connection to the cosmic womb of Mother Divine, out of which all of life is constantly being birthed. So, as you practice this simple but powerful practice, you'll begin to feel this flow, and you can also begin to nourish your life in new ways. It's an energy that will help to sustain you, bring you resilience, bring you more light, more love. This energy is pure divine love, and there's nothing more powerful than that in the universe. This is what the glue that keeps the universe together. So I invite you now to close your eyes and just get comfortable, sitting down or laying down. Just don't be driving. And I want you to just relax. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your womb, right over your belly. Take a few deep breaths first, just closing the eyes. Just begin to just breathe very gently. Just breathing in, breathing out, ever so gently. You can even exhale. And now I want you to just bring your attention into the core of the body, right into the center of the body. And I want you to begin to breathe in a beautiful liquid light. Just breathing on the inhale, nice big inhale through the nose. And now on the exhale, exhaling that beautiful wave of love light out the mouth. And I want you to begin to see this as liquid light entering into your lungs, into your heart, into your body. Opening your hips, or just relaxing your hips, like relaxing the lower part of the body, allowing the lower part of the body to be supported by the chair you're sitting in. Just keep breathing, relaxing the shoulders, letting the tension drop away. Just keep inviting yourself into this very soft, nurturing, womb like space. Just allowing yourself to be held, allowing the muscles in your back to relax, allowing your legs, your ankles, feet, and toes to just relax upon the earth. Just sort of scanning the body, noticing where there's any tension, and you can breathe into that tension and just keep inviting your body fields to relax and to soften. It's okay. You're okay to soften and to relax. And now I want you to breathe this liquid light on the inhale, inhaling this pure liquid light of your spirit, breathing it in, and then exhaling that light down into your womb center. And just imagine or visualize this cascade of light moving down into your womb center. Keep breathing, filling your womb, allowing your womb, or inviting her to drink in this liquid light. And now bringing your hands to your womb center right below the belly button. Just gently breathing, noticing the warmth of the hands next to your body. Slowly breathing this light love all the way down into the womb, filling your belly, letting her drink in as much as she needs and wants, filling her up with this beautiful love light so that she's completely full. And this beautiful love light is now filled 360 degrees. Keep breathing and keep moving and inviting this liquid light of your breath to enter your womb, just completely filling up her space with this beautiful love light. Keep breathing it in. And now as you breathe out, as you exhale out this light into your womb, begin to just see and notice a certain color, a certain frequency. As you exhale this love light into your womb, just noticing the color, the frequency, the feeling with your body. As your womb now becomes totally illuminated with this color, just keep breathing, keep relaxing, breathing this liquid light into your womb, and breathing out so that your womb is now shining like a feminine sun. She's glowing. And this light is now growing brighter and brighter and brighter, and lighter and lighter and lighter as it shines out. And your womb is now shining. And she can shine as bright as she wants. And she's expanding this light as you breathe in and breathe out. Just letting her shine brighter and brighter like a feminine sun. See the rays, feel the rays being illuminated from your womb, 360 degrees around you. This light is now beginning to fill up your body fields. Invite this light now to fill your heart, expanding your heart with this light. Invite this light to move up into the throat, opening the throat. Invite this light to move up into your third eye, opening the third eye. Invite this light now to move up to the crown, opening the crown. And then invite this light now to move into your solar plexus, balancing the solar plexus, releasing any tension or stress. Just through shining this light, this pure love light through your womb. She's like a lighthouse. And she's like, you can begin to shine out like a laser beam with this pure healing frequency. And now shining it into your sacral, clearing and cleansing the sacral, any density, any irritation, disharmony or chaos you're feeling. Now shining this light into your root chakra, letting it fill your root chakra. Let it soften the root chakra. Feel this light now, just softening the root chakra, opening the root chakra, inviting it to relax, inviting it to be in harmony and flow with the energy of peace, removing any discord or chaos you're carrying in the root chakra, any energy of fear or insecurity or worry. Just simply let that melt away as you just laser beam in this frequency into the root chakra, expanding, softening, opening. Now move that energy into the pelvis, expanding this energy of light from your womb into your pelvis, inviting this light to simply move over your female reproductive system for a moment, inviting this light to now soften, and to soften, just allowing the cells to open, to soften, releasing any rigidity or any dense energies, any restrictions of any kind. Just with your intention, your command, and focusing this laser beam of light through your womb, coming from your womb into your pelvis, inviting it all to be released, all the unnecessary layers, shedding like you were shedding during your moon time. And you shed in your yoni, your womb, just letting all the layers peel off and fall away. Just keep breathing, relaxing, softening, and just keep telling your yoni, your womb, it's okay. It's okay to open. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to flow. And whatever you're feeling, whatever's happening is perfectly divine for you. Just keep softening and opening, just like a flower. You can trust yourself. It's okay to trust that it's time to open your womb so that these beautiful energies of love light can flow through your womb center so that you can create the life that you came to create. The desires that you have are holy. You hold within you. Beautiful. So you can begin to claim this beautiful holy vessel of your womb, your creation portal. And you can claim it with confidence, knowing that you're fully supported by the universe. And you're loved beyond measure. So keep breathing and softening and sending this light down into the hips, opening the hips so you can open up to carry more energy for birthing your new reality. Filling your pelvis, filling your back with this energy. Beautiful. And begin to send this energy out through your body fields so that you're completely filled from head to toe. Just filling yourself up, expanding the heart. Keep breathing, relaxing. filling yourself up so you feel your sacred energy, you feel your sacred space, you feel more of you. And as you feel more of you in your authentic energy, more you'll feel confident, empowered, grounded, you'll feel present, you'll feel strong and resilient, you'll feel clear, and you'll feel energized. Beautiful. Now I want you to begin to breathe in, drinking this light into your womb. And as you breathe out, I want you to send this light like a cascade of liquid light down into the heart-womb core of Mother Earth. So just begin to send this beautiful wave of love light from your womb and begin to kiss the heart-womb core of Mother Earth. Begin to send her kisses of love from your womb, your heart, kissing into her crystalline nature of pure love. And just keep breathing and breathing out this beautiful liquid light, this kiss, just ever so gently kissing. Gratitude, appreciation, and love from your womb to the heart womb core of Mother Earth. Just take a moment to express gratitude for being here on the earth at this time. Just taking a moment to pause and be grateful for this opportunity to be here in the body. This is very sacred and special to be here at this time. And to thank Mother Earth for your body temple, your body deva. She's an elemental being. Beautiful. And acknowledge you're a daughter of the earth, that you are here on a highly divine mission, and that you were gifted this opportunity to be here in the body of a woman or maybe a man, and that your mission is precious, is needed, your light is needed now. And reclaiming all of it is your divine right, your sovereignty, your love, your joy, all of it. And now filling you up from head to toe, onto every cell, every particle and wave, every subparticle of you. Just see your entire being filling up. This crystalline light, this beautiful crystalline light of unconditional love, inviting it now to open the cells like an opening flower, budding with love, with softness. Let that love now, let that move like a wave, moving like a wave of particles flowing together in perfect balance and synchronicity, letting it all become completely synchronized throughout all of your body fields. Breathing in, breathing out ever so gently. Discarding the old, letting it go, letting go of any baggage now, letting go of any old idea, way of being. Just simply letting it go, seeing it drop away and fall away, like shedding an old skin. And begin to see your new skin, begin to see the new you, brightly shining, illuminated with love, with light, with joy, with happiness, with play, beauty, creativity. So breathing in and breathing out, just notice how grounded and calm you're coming, how your body's feeling. Is it feeling expanded, clear, present, calm? And now just taking a moment to thank not only Mother Earth, but let's take a moment to thank Mother and Father Divine, our cosmic parents. Taking a moment to thank our I Am, our teams of light, all the support that we have. nature, from the elements, from our cosmic guides, cosmic families, and all the support that we have. We thank you, thank you, thank you. So breathing all of that in, dear beloveds, begin to feel your feet on the floor, the ground, sending crystalline roots down deep and wide, deep, meeting to all the way down into the new earth, grounding into the new earth, deep and wide, feeling grounded, safe, and secure in love beyond measure. Breathing that in and out. Beautiful. And begin to make your way back into our circle. And if you have a few more minutes, if you want to share anything with your experience, or if you want to ask any questions, we have a few more minutes for that. I would love to know. And or any other questions that you have here, just feel free to type those in, and I'll give you a few minutes for that. Beautiful. So, beautiful day, beautiful energies. Here in Sedona, we are about 100 degrees today. I think I mentioned that earlier. Warm day, but beautiful day. Pristine blue skies and puffy white clouds. And the birds are singing. Earlier, I saw this beautiful new family. I tried to take some pictures, but I saw the mother and the father. And I don't know what kind of bird this is. I've got to look up. I'll get a bird book. But this bird, it has a feather out of the top of its head. And so there was the mother and the father. And then there was all these babies. And they were moving so fast. I was trying to count how many, but I think there was probably at least 5. And the whole little family was just walking, right in front of the patio. They were nibbling on some of the fallen bird seed because we have a bird feeder out here and we love to feed the birds. And then earlier I saw 2 lizards playing. They were about this big, and they were playing and having a good time. And then we have a pair of chipmunks that come on our patio, and my cat Hannah, she loves to watch the chipmunks. So all of this life, it's just taking time to breathe, to pause, to slow down, and just allow yourself to breathe with nature, to breathe with the mother, to breathe with the father, to connect with nature. It's so powerful, it's so pure, and it wants to connect with you in powerful new ways. So, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to read a quail. It wasn't a quail. I don't think the quail's a much bigger bird than this particular bird. I'll have to look it up and see what type of bird it was. Um, yeah, we can do that for just a minute, Destiny. We'll bring our hands to our heart. Destiny was asking for a little bit more of a heart opening. So if you want to bring your hands to your heart for a moment, breathing in, breathing out. And one hand on your womb, and let's just begin to run a figure 8 between our heart and our womb center for a minute. You can begin by just setting an intention to open this beautiful natural flow that runs between your heart and the womb, and then from your womb to the womb of Mother Earth. And just begin to invite that flow now to begin to expand. Breathing in this expansion from the heart womb core, moving up to your womb, connecting your womb to your heart, expanding, expanding, expanding this beautiful flow of abundance and love that is limitless. And now connecting up to the heart womb core of Mother Earth, to Mother Divine. So moving all the way up to the 7th plane. Opening up to the tiny space of the heart, within your heart, just opening into that tiny space of the heart, Opening up and softening the heart, being flooded with this beautiful wave of unconditional love from Mother Divine. Now expanding that into your heart, feeling that expansion in the heart, allowing this expansion now to grow big and wide, as deep as it wants to go. And just thinking about something you love, something that brings you joy for a moment, puts a smile on your face. It could be a memory of something in the past, it could be something in the right now, whatever brings you joy and brings you a smile, that brings you the quality of love. Just take a moment to think about that, reflect about that. And as you do, feel the expansion of the heart as you get in touch with that and allow your heart to expand as wide as it wants to go. Just breathing, relaxing, opening and softening the petals around the heart, allowing her to bloom more deeply. Beautiful. Feeling that flow and that connection, feeling the softening around the shoulders, feeling the flow coming into the back of the heart, allowing it to fill you, allowing your body feels to soften to receive it. Beautiful. So breathing in, breathing out, and anchoring this whole flow. This is a very natural flow between the cosmic womb of Mother Divine coming into your heart and into your womb, and then connecting into the womb of Mother Earth. So it's breathing in, breathing out, coming back into our circle. You're welcome, Destiny. Thank you for that suggestion. Okay, everyone. So it's been a nice, beautiful call with you all today. I've enjoyed being with you and seeing you, receiving your questions. And Belinda said, I feel like this is helping me connect more with my divine feminine. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. The womb is the cradle and the anchoring point for your divine feminine, because the divine feminine flow is the energy of pure creation. The divine feminine is the energy of divine love, of which all of life is made of. So, absolutely, Belinda, you're right on. So, the more we can um, connect our heart to our womb, the more that we can work with our womb space, which is the direct creation portal, the more we can anchor in more of our divine feminine flow, the more that we become powerful creators and healers and manifestors, because it's the divine feminine flow is the substance for which we create. Now, we still need our masculine. The divine masculine is important too, because the divine masculine creates the structure to hold the feminine flow. But we'll have that as another topic for another day on one of our calls. So, all right. You're so welcome, Destiny. You're welcome. Thank you, everyone who could be here live today. I know it was kind of a short notice, and I'll put out a notice more in advance for next month in August. So I hope you all have a beautiful July. Hope this information was useful, powerful, and supportive for you today. If it was, please let me know. And thank you. And now, so if it was for you, please share with others, and please share or invite them to our community, our beautiful online goddess community. If you're enjoying it, please like and share with others. I would so appreciate that. Um, and I wish you a beautiful July. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Oh, one other announcement I forgot to announce is the Mary Magdalene Feast Day celebration and ceremony is available for you to purchase. It is pre recorded because I won't be able to do it live this year. But you can go out to my website, and I have a whole new products page that I've been developing out, so that our favorite events and ceremonies, you can now purchase those to have in your spiritual library. They're always evergreen. These energies are always available for us to work with, no matter the date or time. So I'll post the link where you can go, and if you'd like to celebrate the beautiful Saint Mary Magdalene, which her feast day is July 22nd, then you can go and purchase the video and watch the video meditation of where I take you into the energies of sacred France, where Mary Magdalene lived 2,000 years ago, and talk about her story and with some channeled messages of love and meditation that I think you'll really enjoy. So, if you want to know more about the Divine Feminine, this is a beautiful, and to experience some of those powerful energies, then you'll want to get the go ahead and purchase the St. Mary Magdalene Day. It's a beautiful, beautiful call that you can enjoy for years to come. All right. Okay. Thank you, sisters. So appreciate you being here today. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you so much for that. It was really nice having you all, being with you all today. Thank you, Destiny. I appreciate your love, appreciation, and blessings. You all have a beautiful rest of your day and weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again very soon. All right. Bye-bye for now. Much love.